Body. My name is Khalees, aka KT Raina, and welcome back to my channel where I do tarot readings. Today we'll be doing another celebrity tarot reading, this time on the K-pop idol Irene, aka Joo-hyun of Red Velvet. I was asked to do this reading answering two questions. One, how do the members of Red Velvet feel about being signed to SM? And two, the future of their careers. All right, so this will be a 5-part series, each one doing an in-depth reading of each member, answering those two questions. Now, before I get into the reading, I would like to apologize for my absence. I have been very, very busy. I got a new part-time job. I went to go visit my family for the holiday season. I got sick and now I have to go visit my family. It's just a lot going on. However, I am here, I am present, and I wanted to start this series before I left. Okay, it's just to give you guys something while I've been gone for so long. So before we get into the reading, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Click that bell notification to know whenever I have any brand new videos. Please share this with anybody that you think would enjoy this. I want to see this community continue to grow and flourish. I love the support that I've been getting. I really appreciate you guys so much. So without further ado, let's get into the reading. Hello, so before I shuffle these cards, the Lightseers Tarot, please remember to not take anything that I say in this reading as an official announcement of anything. I am just reading and picking up on the current energy, alright? So, I hope you guys enjoy my new setup. I have a new stand that helps give you an overhead view of the cards that I am pulling so you can see them a lot better. I also have a mic so you can hear my voice a lot better and not so much the background noise. And I'm using the other side of my camera, which has better quality now that I have my new stand. So I hope you guys enjoy it very much. We're going to be looking into the Lightseers Tarot deck, and we're going to be asking, how does Irene, aka Joo-hyun, feel about being signed to SM? And then we're going to ask the future of her career. All right, let's go. All right, so we have Knight of Pentacles. We have 3 of Cups. We have number 20, Judgment. 4 of Wands. Number 10, the Wheel. We have 10 of Wands. And we have at the bottom of the deck, King of Swords. So for Irene, I get this sense like she feels that she has been sort of freed and kind of had this internal spiritual mental awakening being in SM. Like she has been given opportunities, issue here with the pentacles planting the seeds. She has been given opportunities to learn new things and start new chapters in her life. So she feels with SM she has access to things that has helped her open herself up to different sides of herself that she never would have experienced if it had not been for her joining into this company. But we could say that could happen in any other company, but we're not sure because this is just her experience. Okay, this is her experience. So this is how she feels, right? The Knight of Pentacles has the Knight usually represents like a new start, this kind of juvenile, energetic, I'm ready to go. You know, I got the energy, I'm ready to start type of energy, right? And Irene is an Aries, so whenever she does come across something that she is interested in or passionate about, she does have a strong connection to it, right? And so when something is on her mind, when something bothers her or something she's interested in, she really does give her all and a lot of her energy to it. She also feels like with the 3 of Cups, she has made a lot of connections, lifelong connections within this company, such as the people that she works with every day, her members of Red Velvet, but also like other people within SM, producers, people behind the scenes. This has really allowed her to connect with people that she feels like really understands her. She can have these certain conversations with, because it seems like she likes to talk about things that other people might feel is a bit taboo. With the judgment and the wheel, I feel like she feels freed in being able to have come across people who understand her and are more than willing and okay with having certain conversations with her. So she might have talk about certain topics that are a bit taboo within her community, within the people in that culture. It could be really anything, like different political views, or certain ideas about the industry, or things like that some people might feel uncomfortable talking about because they want to rock the boat or stir things in the wrong direction. But she feels like that's important to talk about, considering that it affects your everyday life. You know what I mean? And I definitely feel like that's something that she really understands as a woman. You know, she has certain experiences in the industry that she probably feels like needs to be talked about. So with the King of Swords, I see that this experience has probably taught her to take command of her life and her decisions, right? So there might be certain things in her life that she kind of just allowed to go by. So ways that people treated her, ways that people talked to her, ways that people reacted to her, just being herself, or requesting something that she needed or anything like that. Normal things, or asserting her boundaries. She has learned through this process to really speak up and stand up for herself and take things into her own hands when necessary, which is this masculine energy of her taking control of things when necessary and pushing things along. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, and there are times when we need to tap into our masculine for certain situations, and there's times when we tap more into our feminine, and there's times where we tap into more of an in-between. And so for her, in certain situations, she's learned to tap into that masculine energy, get things done, demand certain things, make sure things that are handled properly. So she has definitely become a very independent, kind of a boss bitch type of person. And for some people who aren't used to that, that might come across as, oh, she's being a bitch. But no, honey, she's just being up for herself. She's just standing up for herself. And so that's also an energy that I get with this number 20, the Judgment and the Wheel, and the Four of Wands. This kind of freedom to just be herself. In a way that for some people is a little bit taboo. And you might not see that on TV or anything, because I do feel like this is mostly behind the scenes, the way she carries herself. Some people just feel like she is too much. They feel like she's too much. Oh, you talk too much, or you care too much. And you know, I feel like for some of you who are femme presenting young woman, you probably experienced that yourself, being told that you're too much, or you care too much, or whatever the case may be, because you don't fit into a traditional role. You kind of like stand out, you shine bright in a way that is intimidating to some people. And so for her in SM, she has learned a lot of these lessons, and she has flourished into a beautiful woman due to these experiences that she has experienced in SM. So that's how she feels with SM. She doesn't have like a hateful relationship towards SM. She does have some negative experiences and some positive experiences, but at the end of the day, I think she has a very positive outlook on it. At the end of the day, I think she sees how it transformed her, how these opportunities transformed her, and I think that's something that she gets excited about now, because she's been through so many transformations. She gets excited about her next opportunity to transform into an even better version, even stronger version of herself. And so I don't think she is very like fearful of SM. I think she is more ready for the challenges that SM brings, because she knows that she can speak up and stand up for herself, especially now as a woman. she can like fully like speak up for herself and her autonomy and everything. And I think that's a beautiful thing. There are times and situations where yes, it's easy to look at it very negatively, but at the end of the day, sometimes all you can really do is look at the positive, look at the blessings that have been brought into your life. I think that's the way she's choosing to look at it, is looking at all the blessings and all the positives that have been brought into her life and showing gratitude and appreciation towards that, which is a very healthy mindset. It doesn't mean you have to be positive all the time. It just means, showing gratitude. That is a healthy mindset. And so that's pretty much how she feels. She isn't really worried about what SM is going to do, because she knows that she has full control over herself and what she wants to do. So if SM ever decides to do something that she's not okay with, she doesn't like, she will fully stand up for herself, speak up for herself, and do whatever she needs to do to protect her own well-being. So her own well-being is her priority. So if you guys are ever worried about like her being like taken advantage of or being hurt within this company, don't really worry about her. She's definitely got everything under control. She knows how to stand up for, take care of, and speak up for herself in these situations. So do not worry about her. She's okay. She's doing great. She's doing fine. She's flourishing. She's handling her business. All right. So now let's get into the future of her career. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands. We have Eight of Pentacles. We have Ace of Wands. We have number 3, the Empress. We have 5 of Wands. We have 5 of Pentacles. And we have number 14, Temperance. So, for Irene Red Velvet, the future of her career, I heard the message that lies in her hands right now. So it really seems like she's hesitant and she's unsure of what important decisions to make. It seems like she has a lot of ideas burning up inside of her, building up inside of her, and she has access to so many opportunities that in a way it's kind of overwhelming her in a bit, and kind of like creating a festival of colors and a lot of ideas and craziness going on in her mind. It's just like it's creating so much noise in her head that right now she's just kind of going with the flow, really, until she can really take the time out to sit down and really figure out what it is that she truly wants, what she really feels like is best for her. As an Aries, not to bring that back up, but Aries does have a tendency to keep a lot of things bottled up in their head. They have a tendency to overthink things. So if you know someone who has a lot of like Aries energy, or tends to tap into a lot of Aries energy when it comes to very emotional situations, they may have a tendency to try and do everything, figure everything out within their head, instead of releasing it and like communicating with others and really getting the help that they need, because they make everything more complicated and confusing for themselves by being too much into their head, right? And so for her, I don't really see she has like a ginormous problematic issue with this, but I do see that sometimes it does affect her, and she has to take time out to herself sometimes to really process all of that. So she hasn't really taken the time out to process all of that, especially with like her new schedule and like what little promotions they have Red Velvet doing, and her other things that she likes to do. Sometimes it is easy to fall into distractions or to get caught up in the busy life schedule, to the point where you forget to take the time out to listen to what's going on in your mind and your heart and your soul. And so with the Temperance, it's like, okay, she needs to get a handle on that and really like weigh her pros. Oop, my apologies. and really weigh her pros and cons. So she hasn't really taken the time out to weigh her pros and cons. It seems like she's deciding on whether or not to move forward with the 5 of them, because the number 5 is popping up a lot here. We have the 5 here with the 5 here. 4 + 1 = 5. I see a 5 on my camera right now. So, yeah, she's trying to decide whether that she should move forward with the 5 of them. That's like one of the first messages I got when these cards fell out, was she's trying to figure out whether or not she should move along with the 5 of them, or if she should take a whole new path that will lead to a whole new adventure, all new challenges and opportunities for growth. She definitely seems like a person who has no issue with taking on challenges, taking on opportunities to grow and flourish as a person. So she's seeing all these opportunities that are being offered to her. She's seeing all these paths and these challenges and these things that she could do and be successful at, and she's just trying to figure out which way is best for her and which one she should focus on the most. Like if she decides to do some solo work as well as stay in Red Velvet, which one will she focus on the most, at what time, how much time? All that stuff is like playing around in her head right now, and she's probably talking to like some professionals, like some managers and some people at SM, trying to figure out like a game plan. So that's where she's at right now. She's a little bit of a bundle of confusion, but she's going to eventually take the time out to figure it out and create a whole new path specifically tailored to her. And so whatever that is, I hope you guys are able to support her in that. So I'm going to look at Moonology Oracle cards and see if there are any more messages for Irene. All right, we have at the bottom of the deck, you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. We have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo, and adjustments are required, third quarter moon. All right, so new moons, as you can see here, are about starting a new chapter, creating new manifestations and bringing them to life, really. And so she has to have the confidence to be able to move forward with any ideas that she is very passionate about without having too much anxiety around whether or not this is the right decision for everyone, because it's not really about everyone, it's mostly about her. I mean, it's her career, so it's important that she adjusts her views and her feelings around these things to help process those emotions and those ideas a lot better and a lot clearer, because she is clouding her own mind by overthinking and over worrying about everything and everyone else, when all of those things aren't for her to carry or worry about. Quarter moons are about taking action or reflecting on things, right? And so it is really, really encouraging her to do that with this third quarter moon. All right, so this definitely feels like it's something that this time to take time to herself and reflect is coming up soon, and it feels like the energy is getting really, really strong, a lot stronger as the months go by, as the days go by. And so she may be making some little baby step decisions during this year and the upcoming months. This may not be something that you see, because a lot of times this work is done behind the scenes, especially in the K-pop industry. A lot of times they try to make sure that information doesn't get out too soon or anything like that, so they can make sure that they have really good PR and make sure they can gauge how the audience is going to react, so they can make sure that their company looks good, right? So you're not going to see a lot of this. However, I can continue to do updated readings on the current energies a couple months from now, if you guys are interested in that. All right, that is the end of Irene aka Joo-hyun's reading, career reading. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate your support. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell notification to know whenever I have a brand new video. Please share this with anybody that you think would enjoy this. Please, please, please. Follow me on all my social medias if you'd like to keep up with me on other things, including this channel. I do try to keep you guys updated on the community tab area of YouTube. So if you ever wonder where I'm at, I probably have a post up on the community tab on YouTube letting you guys know. But other than that, thank you so much for your support. I hope you guys had a great holiday and I hope you guys have a great new year. I'll be continuing this series for the next 4 videos. So please stick around. There's more to come. Have a great, blessed day. Bye.